Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to next week's episode of Game of Thrones. Now, obviously last week, the season premiere for Season 3, I feel like was a pretty damn good, episode. There wasn't too many like crazy oh my god moments, but I feel like it was a good setup episode for the rest of the season, man. Obviously, everything going on with Daenerys last episode, we were kind of left on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Sir Barristan, the guy that Joffrey essentially kicked out, kicked off his Kingsguard, went and found Daenerys and is now with her, which is kind of crazy because he's supposed to be one of the best knights, just period, which is pretty impressive, man. So I feel like that's a really good addition for her squad. The dragons are growing pretty damn quick. You know what I mean? Time passes pretty weird in this show. I feel like sometimes I think it's only been a day or two between episodes, but in reality it's been like a month or two. So I don't know if I can really say they're growing quick, but I mean, to me, they're growing pretty damn quick, and it's really dope to see, man. And then everything we got going on with Jon on the other side of the wall, seems like he's been accepted by Mance Rayder for the most part. Obviously, I'm sure he's gonna have to earn their trust more and more as he stays there, but I don't know, man. The show's just doing some really cool stuff. We had the introduction of the Giants last episode. I'm pretty sure they've mentioned them before, I feel like, but this is the first time we've actually seen one kind of on screen, which is super dope, man. Like I said, I love all the different creatures and things they have in this show, because I feel like it just adds that extra element of like coolness or craziness to it that, it can set up for some dope stories. But guys, I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video if you're a boy. For reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. If you guys want to check that out, link in the description down below. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into this episode. This is gonna be very interesting, man. I'm like getting more and more intrigued with this story from on the outside of the wall, because honestly, so far it's been my least favorite. Like, I've liked it, but between this storyline, the Daenerys one, and the war, it was probably my least favorite. But I mean, it's climbing up there, man. It's getting pretty damn good. I feel like the White Walkers are gonna play a big role in this. I don't know when. I don't know if it's gonna be this season, but I feel like at some point, dude. It's kind of crazy because I feel like the we're on season 3 already, first of all, but I feel like the White Walkers have been this crazy ass thing, and we still haven't really got an in-depth look to them. It's just been all build up, which is, I mean, I can only imagine the explosion it's gonna cause when it finally does pop. Bran? Oh, this must be another dream, because we all know his legs don't work. He looks pretty old. There's that crow again. 3 eyes.
Relax your bow arm.
This is cool seeing this scene again. Just like in the start of season 1.
Father.
Yeah. God, man. Ned. That was the exact same scene and dialogue from the start.
You can't kill it,
Why not?
because the Raven is you.
Is that the character? Is that the actor that played Newt? I think was his name in Maze Runner? Or no? I think his name was Newt. I could be wrong.
We need to move. We don't know who might be after us.
No one even knows we're alive.
Who told you that? Three-eyed Raven tell you?
That's true. You don't know who's seen you, who hasn't, who's got the messages. You know Varys is always watching.
Did you ever think you'd marry one?
I never thought I'd marry anyone at all.
Never.
Not until I met the king of the grim, bearded, stinking barbarians.
I feel like they got married very quick, man. I feel like they're not gonna stay. I feel like they're not gonna stay together.
Word from Riverrun and Winterfell.
Damn.
I hadn't seen
In the
him in
news.
years. I don't even know how many.
We'll travel to the funeral together. Lord Bolton will garrison here until we return. By the time Bolton's bastard got to Winterfell, the Ironborn were gone. They massacred everyone and put the castle to the torch. in Branninricon have not been found.
Damn, man. Hit after hit. That's tough for her to hear, especially when she still ain't got her daughters. Oh, I figured Dion was still alive, man. He made the wrong choice. Should have stayed with fucking Rob and them, man. They treated him right at least, even though he was kind of a hostage, I guess.
Who are you? What do you want?
I want to do this.
Oh my god! Dude, do you know how fucking bad that shit would hurt, bro? Anytime I get a little fucking like wedge tap in that shit. Oh my god, bro. Fuck.
You think Lady Stark's going to want a giant toe-headed plank following around for the rest of her life? A week's journey with you and she'll order you to fall on your sword.
If Lady Stark is unhappy with any aspect of my service, I'm sure she'll let me know. She's an honest woman.
Jaime knows how to fuck with people, man. He really does. He knows how to get in their head.
I knew him far better than you.
I knew him as well as anyone. As a member of his King's Guard, he trusted me with everything. He would have been a wonderful king.
Sounds like you quite fancy him.
I did not fancy him.
God, you did.
Jesus, man. He live in her head rent-free.
They get you no matter where you go. You can't win.
Ah, you really can't.
Looks like you're safe enough, though. Meaning no offence, milady, but I wouldn't tangle with you. 7 blessings to you.
And you.
Bro, it must be hard for her getting comments like that all the time. That shit probably eats away at her.
Maybe you're right. What if you're not? What if you tell someone?
We're not doing it. He's an innocent man.
More innocent than Lady Stark's daughters.
Damn. He doesn't want to kill an innocent person. Old man. That'd be kind of fucked up. But I understand it, because if he knows who they are and he tells somebody, they're fucked. You know what I mean?
It makes you look very strong.
No flowers. I said no flowers. All these are wrong. Bring others.
Joffrey is such a fucking child, man. And I know he literally is, but still.
Marjorie Tyrell dotes on filthy urchins for a reason. She dresses like a harlot for a reason. She married a traitor and known degenerate like Renly Baratheon for a reason.
She married Renly Baratheon because she was told to. That's what intelligent women do. What they're told.
Power going to his head, man. I was gonna say, I thought Marjorie, maybe she came from, you know, maybe when she was born she was kind of poor, so that's why she helped the people in the orphanage and stuff. But I mean, her family's really rich, so probably not, huh?
If he does ask you for anything, or try anything, or touch you, I want you to tell me. Why? What will you do? I will make him stop.
Dolores Tyrell, my lady.
Hey, she's protective over her.
My sister Marjorie invites you to take the air with her and our grandmother, the Lady Olenna, in the gardens. May I escort you to them?
It is interesting. If Loras wasn't gay, I could see them ending up together.
You probably don't remember the first time we met. At the Hans Tourney, you gave me your favor. A rose, a red rose.
Of course I did.
He was looking at Renly the whole time, though.
Lady Sansa?
Thank you, Sir Loras. Come.
I feel like this is probably kind of awkward.
He knew how to dress and smile, and somehow this gave him the notion he was fit to be king.
Renly was brave and gentle, Grandmother. Father liked him, and so did Loras.
Loras is young and very good at knocking men off horses with a stick. That does not make him wise. As to your fathead father.
Grandmother, what will Sansa think of us?
She might think we have some wits about us. One of us at any rate. How can he possibly have any claim to that ugly iron chair? We should have stayed well out of all this, if you ask me. But once the cow's been milked, there's no squirting the cream back up her udder, so here we are to see things through.
What kind of fucking saying? I mean, it makes sense, but fuck. I fuck with her grandma. She seems chill as fuck.
I want you to tell me the truth about this royal boy, this Joffrey. You. Who else would know better? We've heard some troubling tales. Is there any truth to them?
Yeah, every single one of them.
My father always told the truth.
Yes. He had that reputation, and they named him traitor and took his head.
Joffrey did that. He promised he would be merciful, and he cut my father's head off. And he said that was mercy. And he took me up on the walls and made me look at it.
It's fucked up, man. That's just the start.
He's a monster.
Oh. That's a pity.
Please don't stop the wedding.
Have no fear. The Lord Oaf of Highgarden is determined that Marjorie shall be queen. Even so, we thank you for the truth.
This feels really eerie. Like, it felt like she was, like, I felt like a little too safe for her. Like, I felt like she was a little too safe to the point of where something was going to happen, man. I don't know, though. Her grandma, Marjorie's grandma seems really chill and cool.
I think you lost this war the day you married her.
Damn. I mean, yeah, I can understand why they're saying that, because he only did it because he loves her, not for like any strategical reasons. Most people marry in the show for strategical reasons, whether it's money, land, or whatever.
May I help you, Lady Stark?
No.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
You can't help, because a mother makes one for her children to protect them. Only a mother can make them.
She's just grieving. I don't think she necessarily hates her or anything like that. She's just grieving right now.
Many years before that, one of the boys came down with the pox. Maester Lewin said if he made it through the night, he'd live. But it would be a very long night. So I sat with him all through the darkness, listened to his ragged little breaths, his coughing, his whimpering.
Which boy?
Robb?
Jon Snow.
Oh, Jon. Wow. She did care about him.
I couldn't bear to look at him. Didn't want to see those brown stranger's eyes staring up at me. So I prayed to the gods. Take him away. Make him die. He got the pox.
I got chills.
And I knew I was the worst woman who ever lived. So I prayed to all 7 gods. Let the boy live, and I'll love him. I'll be a mother to him. I'll beg my husband to give him a true name. To call him Stark and be done with it. To make him one of us.
And he lived?
And he lived.
He didn't get the name Stark, though.
And I couldn't keep my promise.
Yeah, she always kind of resented him.
All this horror that's come to my family. It's all because I couldn't love a motherless child.
Oh, she thinks this is all her fault, man, because she broke the promise she made to the gods. Wow. Damn, man, this shit is deep, bro. I really like that piece of information, though, that story. Wow.
You know how I got moon worshippers and cannibals and giants to march together in the same army?
No.
I told them we were all going to die if we don't get south. Because that's the truth.
Damn. I mean, well, yeah. Winter, and then also the fucking White Walkers, I'm assuming, right? That's got to be a huge threat for them, too.
What's wrong with him?
He's a warg. He can enter the mind of animals, see through their eyes. He's scouting for us.
But you've never met a warg?
Oh, no. I've met one. I met him, tons of them, yeah. I got my homie, he does this shit all the time, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, alright, bro. That'd be badass as fuck. Oh my god.
That seemed fair to you. I seen him torn to pieces fighting while he was off somewhere hiding in a hole. Why don't you lie down and rest for a while, eh? You know you want to.
Dude, fuck off. Sam literally had all those motherfuckers, all the White Walkers and everything, whites, right on him. What the fuck was he gonna do? Just die?
You don't care.
Of course we care.
You left me. When the
Damn.
White Walkers came, you left me.
Aye.
Damn.
We left you. You're fat and you're slow. We didn't want to die.
I mean, he's honest. Hey, they're here to help him though.
Why should the rest of us go with
Russ, you're responsible for him.
What am I supposed to do?
Make sure he gets back alive.
Damn.
If he doesn't, you don't.
Ah! I like that, man. That's why I fuck with him. That's why I fuck with the Lord Commander, bitch. See, Sammy's got some homies here, man. Just because they left when the White Walkers were coming doesn't mean they don't like you or they ain't your homie, bro. I mean, it's fight or flight, baby, and there ain't no reason for all 3 of you to die. You know what I'm saying?
You must be Summer.
He calmed it. Maybe he can enter the mind of animals too, like the dude on the outside of the wall.
We've come a long way to find you, Brandon.
Mm.
And we have much farther to go.
Mm.
If we were going north, we should have come to the Red Fork River by now.
Maybe we already passed it.
It's 100 feet wide. How could we have passed it?
We haven't been with Arya and them in forever, man.
3 young ones on the run, carrying castle forged swords. You escaped from Harrenhal?
Who are you?
Yep.
Thoros of Myr. And the fella here with the bow is Anguy.
No, who do you fight for?
The Brotherhood without banners.
Mm. They don't fight for any of them.
I don't know her name.
Oh, Ros, the redhead?
How do you know her?
I try to know as many people as I can. You never know which one you'll need.
She's a whore.
Yes, well, we shouldn't be judgmental about these things.
You fucked her.
Oh, please. All right, yes, I fucked her once. Twice. But since I met you, my lady, I've been with no one else.
Tyrion's so funny, man. I love his dialogue. In every episode, this motherfucker is just fucking hilarious, and he's not even trying to be funny.
He had so many excuses, so many late-night war councils. He never wanted to try. Except one evening, after he'd had far too much wine to drink, he suggested something. Something that sounded very painful and couldn't possibly result in children.
Oh.
I imagine it must be so exciting to squeeze your finger here and watch something die over there.
She's playing him good, man. You know what I mean? She's saying exactly what he wants to hear. And breaking through his, like, outer layer. You gonna set him free? Damn, his sister came through, huh?
I'll come for you tonight when the castle sleeps.
Oh, no, don't go. Please, please, no, please don't leave me. Please, please.
Shut up before you break his cover, you idiot. At least you know you're getting out tonight. So his sister sent somebody. Hey, I think his sister really does want to care about him and, you know, get to know him, you know?
You can get inside his head, see through his eyes.
Only when I'm asleep.
That's how it begins until you learn to control it.
Ah.
You're a warg.
It's not
He's a
just
warg
wolves.
too.
The raven brings to sight,
Seeing things that haven't happened yet.
or things that happened long before you were born, or things that are happening right now, thousands of miles away.
Wow.
What else have you seen?
The only one thing that matters. You.
Maybe Bran is like a some type of prophet for wargs, I think is what they call them, wargs. W-O-R-G, is that what it is? It makes so much sense though.
One waits for him to drink until he passes out.
Poor man. You have my sympathy.
Oh, the hound!
Not a man at all.
A hound!
Fuck.
A pretty prize, lads.
Ah, shit.
No.
Ah, shit.
What in seven hells are you doing with the Stark bitch?
Fuck. Man. Now they know who she is. They ain't gonna let her go. Son of a bitch. God, dude, I forgot about the Hound, how he left and everything. I guess it's good Sansa didn't go.
A great beast of a woman.
Shit.
You shouldn't bring this before your lunch. It gives away the game.
I want to. I don't know, man. I don't think she's gonna beat Jaime. He's gonna fall over. I feel like. I don't know, man. I never know with Jaime. Damn. He's trying to get her mad so she messes up. Fuck.
That's him, all right.
Wow.
Fight at the tourney for Sir Willem Frey's wedding.
Wow. He told them. Should have killed him. Fucking bitch.
If the king in the north hears I had the Kingslayer and let him go, he'll be taking it right off. I'd rather he takes yours.
Damn. Fuck, man. I don't know if they're actually gonna get him or not. Wow, that was kind of a weird cliffhanger, I feel like. Damn. Okay, Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode 2. Ladies and gentlemen, is in the books officially. I don't know, man. Jaime is so good at getting in people's heads, man. He living in her head rent-free. Like, he has such good, like, manipulation factor to him. I feel like he can literally get in anybody's head, man. It doesn't matter if he does or doesn't know you. He's gonna get in your head at some point in time. That's the problem with, you know, her taking him all the way to King's Landing. It's so much time for him to talk and get in her head, you know, and get her mad or get her upset or get her angry. Just like when he was talking about how she was in love with Renly, you know, saying how she's like a woman but she looks like a man and stuff. Like, he's doing anything he can to get in her head. And then right there when they fought, I don't know if he wasn't really trying, or maybe it's because he's handcuffed and super tired. But she beat him pretty damn good. I feel like he wasn't giving it his all, or it's just because he's handcuffed and really tired. Because it's obviously harder for him to move when his hands are like this, even though he's using two hands on the sword, I feel like. But goddamn, man, Brienne, she's a good fighter, man. I feel like she was a really good addition to I guess Catelyn's side, you know, because I guess she said, like she said, she doesn't fight for the Starks, you know. So I guess she really is a good addition for her. But damn, man, Arya. She got free, but I feel like she's about to get in a bad position again, man. All because of the Hound. I feel like sometimes, like, things are going good and, like, they were about to be free. They had just got a good meal. You know, they didn't really have to worry about these people that had found them. And then the Hound comes into play, man. And now there's no way they're going to let her go now that they know she's a Stark. But maybe the Hound will end up taking him out somehow and saving her. I don't know. He did offer, obviously, to take Sansa to Winterfell. You know, but she declined it, which I guess is a good thing since he ended up getting captured anyway. But fuck, dude, I forget how huge the Hound is, man. I really do. Like, he, compared to every other person in the show, he is fucking giant, man. But I don't know, I kind of like the Hound's character. Like, I know he's been, you know, kind of fighting for Joffrey and the king and stuff at this point, but I do like his character, man. I really do. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I fuck with him. But overall, another dope episode in the books, guys. Just continuing the story building, man. I really like, you know, again, like how we're adding all this lore of like crazy, you know, whether they're, you know, creatures like the giants, the direwolves, the White Walkers, or whether they're like some spiritual, like magical stuff like the witches, or like now I think they were calling them wargs. W-O-R-G. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If not, you guys can correct me in the comment section. But that's so cool how they can see like through animals. You know, they can take over their mind, kind of, they said, and see through them. So I don't know if that means they can control them, or if it just means they can see through their eyes and they can communicate with them. Because if they could control animals, that's fucking insane. You know, seeing through an animal's eyes is one thing. Just because, think about that, birds, ravens, you know, wolves, anything. Think about, like, you could do so much recon and shit with that and get the advantage on people, man. But I like that, you know, I like that factor, and it explains so much as to why Bran has been, you know, seeing this stuff in his dreams and having these weird connections and not really knowing what they're coming from. But I guess there's a bunch of people that are like that, and it almost seems like there's a group, you know, that there's almost a group that he's trying to take him to. Maybe I don't know if it's necessarily like a group of them or what, but he seems to the dude that found him, Jojen, was that his name? It's gonna take me a minute to remember some of the new people's names, but you guys know who I'm talking about. The dude who found him seems like he knows a good amount about, you know, being a Morgr, like what comes with that and seeing through it and stuff like that. I just don't understand how they kind of connected to each other in his dream. You know what I mean? I understand seeing through animals and everything like that, but I don't understand how they connected to each other. You know, maybe there's some special connection there that we haven't learned about yet and we're gonna learn about in the future, but I think that's pretty cool, man. I love all the extra shit they're kind of adding in the show. It just makes it more interesting as opposed to just being straightforward and kind of black and white. Like everything in the show is gray. You know, there's no like, I don't know how to explain it, man. It's just so different, you know, and I love that about it because it adds for so much crazy shit to happen. Like there's so many different storylines going on. Like we didn't even go to the to Daenerys this episode, you know what I mean? Like there's so many different storylines going on, but I feel like I'm involved in each one of them a good amount, and I really like it, man. I really do. I'm excited to see, you know, how the rest of the season continues. I'm excited to see what happens with each storyline too. You know, obviously the Robb storyline and the war, the Jon storyline and everything beyond the wall. And I really like that story that Catelyn told, you know, about Robb, or about Jon when he was younger, how she wished him to be dead, and then, you know, he came down with the pox, and then she wished him for, you know, prayed for him to stay alive, and he did, but she didn't keep her promise of loving him and, you know, getting Ned to give him the Stark name, which kind of sucks too, man, because, you know, they've mentioned that a few times, how she never really loved him, which is understandable, you know, somebody else's son, and, you know, the way he makes her feel, but it's not really his fault, you know. He can't control who his mom is. He's never met her or anything like that, you know. So I don't know. I really liked that backstory, kind of little extra bit of details they threw in there. I felt like that was a really good thing, you know, as opposed to just leaving that out or never bringing that up. I thought that was really cool personally. But guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Also, everything going on with Joffrey and Margaery, I feel like she's playing him. I feel like she's playing him really well. You know, she's doing what she can to... I feel like she's really good at adapting to getting people to like her. You know what I mean? Like whether she's talking to Cersei or whether she's talking to Joffrey or whether she's talking to somebody else, I feel like she's very good at adapting and, you know, making the right comments and stuff. Because obviously, you know, Joffrey has kind of been shut everybody out for the most part, I feel like, you know, especially women-wise. And I feel like she's kind of breaking through that mold, you know, getting to know his interests and stuff like that, and trying to find common ground with him in some type of way. And it seems like it's working, man. So we'll see what happens with that shit, man. This show is just fucking amazing, man. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys did enjoy this reaction video, make sure to leave a like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, everybody? I hope you all did enjoy the video that you just watched. I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest supporters over on Patreon. The homie Supernova, the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Dude Tim, and the homie Silas Kane. Shout out to you guys for supporting me at my highest tier over on Patreon, guys. Link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below, to get access to a bunch of cool things such as early access, full-length reaction, polls, and tons of other stuff, man. Appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.